Okay, guys, hi. We are here to talk about YouTube monetization and how that has changed for small creators. I consider myself a small creator. I have about 50 subscribers on this channel, but I have a bigger channel that I am monetized. It took me about 2 years. So I understand your struggle, but we're going to talk about what you can do to get yourself monetized. If you have not heard, if you are living under a rock, you should know that YouTube has increased the amount of watch hours that you need to be monetized on YouTube. Monetization means that you earn money from AdSense. Companies place ads on your video and you earn money from that. Now, it's not a lot of money, but if you're making that a little bit of videos here and there, it can add up, right? I have been paid my most that I have been paid in a month has been $1,000, not on this channel, but from another channel. And Lordy, it comes in handy. But now, before it was 4,000 watch hours, now, my friend, it's going to be 8,000 watch hours. So you will need 8,000 watch hours in 365 days. And lots of people are freaking out. And you have a good reason to freak out. Some of these gurus are telling us small creators, because I consider myself a small creator, that don't worry, it's attainable. Yes, anything's attainable. You can be a millionaire and being born. You can be a millionaire. Yes, anything can be attainable, but how hard is it? It's going to be really, really, really difficult. Now, the way I think about it is that, okay, fine. After you get over the kicking and screaming and the yelling and the cursing and all these types of telling, YouTube that they stink, what are you going to do about it, right? You got to do something about it, right? So on this channel, I have 50 subscribers. I'm going to kind of get monetized in the next in February, because you have until February of next year to get monetized. If you get monetized and you meet your 4,000 watch hours, YouTube will honor that. But after that, you're going to have to meet the 8,000 watch hours. Nobody wants to do that, and including myself. So this is the way that you are going to get monetized. Because remember, guys, I already have a monetized channel. Took me 2 years, but I know what to do. The thing is, lots of people on YouTube are afraid to be themselves. You got to be yourself. You just got to be out there, loud and proud. You got to be somewhat controversial. If you're going to go with the crowd and just decide, hey, I'm just going to copy everyone else and I'm afraid, I don't want to show my face, you're going to have all these things in your head. Forget it's not going to work out, right? You got to, number two, you got to do stuff that people want to watch, right? You got to make videos that people want to watch. I have another channel, and I am now getting into the rhythm of finally understanding what people want to see, and it's paying off. YouTube will find your community, but you have to be the one to be out there. You have to put in the energy. Now, I think the reason why YouTube is doing this is because there are two types of creators: the ones that want to do it for fun, and they're just happy. They don't care if they're earning money on their YouTube videos. They just want to document themselves, and they just want to document their family. Love it. Great. And there's another set of creators that actually want to get paid. Again, YouTube does not pay a lot when it comes to AdSense. You can make a little bit more money doing other things off the platform, but hey, $1,000 here and there, $500 a month, that's nothing to sneeze at. But sometimes these creators, and I hope you're not one of them, be honest in the comment section. Let me know if you are. They just put out random stuff. They want to document their lives, and they, go get ready with me as I go and get, grocery shopping. They just want to talk about stuff off the top of their heads. And that's not going to work with YouTube. You have to actually, I know you hate this, but you have to find your audience, meaning what topic are you wanting to talk about every day? That's the thing that you have to think. What topic that you love talking about excessively over and over again. You don't have to be an expert on it. You just have to know a little bit about it to talk about it. So there's that one creator that just dabbles and just talks and is wondering why nobody's hitting my videos. Why am I only getting 12 or 23 views? Is because, you're just talking very broad topics and YouTube doesn't know who to send your video to. And then there's other creators that may be getting close, but they're like, I don't really want to do it. And I think YouTube is trying to get rid of those type of creators by increasing, doubling the watch hours. Does it stink? Yes. Is it unfair? Yes. But I think that's what they're doing, and that's why, myself, you including, that's watching this video, you got to get on the ball. This is not the time to say I give up. Okay, let me tell you, I have 50 subscribers on this channel and I have 0 watch hours. So until now, until February, I'm trying to gonna get my watch hours up. That's it. If you are close, keep going. It doesn't make any sense for you to stop. You're almost in there. One thing to note, that if you are close to your 4,000 watch hours, you automatically get grandfathered in if you meet the 4,000 watch hours before February 2027. So don't give up. Don't say, oh my God, I'm up to 3,000. Forget it. I'm never going to get there. Hello, you're almost there. Just keep on trying. Even if you're halfway there, 200, 2,000 watch hours, just keep going. It's better to at least try to make the threshold of meeting that deadline with the 4,000 watch hours than just saying, I give up. Okay. Like, you started YouTube for a reason. Go down, go deep inside, and think about what the reasoning why you started YouTube in the first place. And for some other creators that, like myself, who are already grandfathered in with another channel, you're going to have to be able to keep up those videos. You don't have to meet the 8,000 watch hours, the new requirement, but you do have to keep active. How are you keeping active? By uploading videos. You should be uploading videos anyway. You're on YouTube. Like, you should be, if you're earning a little bit of cash here and there, you should be uploading videos. Now, this is the meat of the thing. This is the reason why I think you should definitely pay attention. There is a strategy to YouTube. If you're throwing spaghetti at the wall and you're not getting any results, it's because you're throwing spaghetti at the wall. YouTube pays off when you stand out. Okay. So say if you have 10 beautiful women that are wearing all red dresses, and there's one of them that's wearing blue, who do you think is going to stand out? Right? That one that's wearing blue, that woman, that beautiful woman that's wearing blue is going to stand out. You have to stand out on YouTube. Now, if you have a personal story, and I don't know you guys, I'm just saying this is what's going to happen. Okay. Because at this point, we got to go turbo. Okay. There's no, like, light footing and la 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 dancing. Let's see how. No, you got to go turbo. If you want to make monetization and if you want to get paid through AdSense and be in the YouTube partner program, you got to go turbo. And that's what I plan on doing. I'm planning on going turbo. Now, there are a few things, a way you can go turbo. Be yourself. Don't hold back. Get that personality out there. If you need to say controversial things, now don't be banned, but if you have to say things that are like a little off the wall, say it. Why not? You have nothing to lose at this point. It's like, your back's against the wall. Just do it. But don't get banned and don't get fired. Please don't do that. Say, really talk about your life and how things have been hard, or how you went through a recent divorce and you're on the dating scene. Relate to people to where they are. People want to hear stories. People are so sick of AI. They're so sick of fake media. They're so sick of Instagram perfect. They want to connect to real people. So if you connect on a real personal basis, people will come to you. Now, there are 3 channels, and this I'm going to prove it. There are 3 channels that I have observed that they are now killing it because they doubled down with their personality, or they told a personal story that affected them and people started resonating with them. Roscoe Jennings retired. Okay, Roscoe Jennings retired. He's 71 years old. He got monetized, I think, in less than a month. Less than a month. And he was just talking about how, he did not save up as a 71-year-old, and, he has no retirement plan, and what is he going to do? That's scary. That's scary to a lot of people. People can relate to that. People now want to find out, what are you going to do? How are you going to live? You're old. You can't necessarily work the whole time. How are you going to do that? So he told a personal story that may be a little bit embarrassing, but he told it, and guess what? He got a massive views. He got monetized in days. Share Danin, Share Danin, right? Her title was "My Husband Has Been Cheating. This is how I found out." That is so, so personal. Okay. Before, she was doing random videos, or just, I don't know what she was doing. Her videos were getting 153 views, 200 views, 400 views. She did this video. It's like close to 100, 500,000. That got her monetized instantly. It was a hard story to tell, but she told it. Why? I don't know. She just said, hey, I'm going to share this. And it went viral. And now she's monetized. She has about 14,000 subscribers. She has more subscribers than me. All right. Before, her YouTube channel was wasn't, it was just okay, right? She was struggling. Now she's doing a little better. She's completely monetized. And the people that listened to her story. She did a couple of videos on that. And the people that rocked with her and stayed with her are continuing to rock with her. And her views have went down, but guess what? She's monetized, and she's still getting that AdSense money. Again, AdSense money is not everything, but it can help with medication, with a little bit of rent. Anything helps these days. And another person, Life and Monies. This is a perfect example. She was doing a lot of finance stuff. She had a job. She was a tech girl, young girl, very pretty, African American. She lost her job. Guess what? She put it on YouTube. She put that whole conversation with her recruiter being laid off on YouTube. Literally, that video went viral, and I think she can now quit her job. Well, she didn't have a job. Put it this way, she is now making almost, I wouldn't say close to what she was making as a tech, but she's gotten monetized, and her videos are constantly getting traction. YouTube is constantly pushing out her videos. She gets at least 20,000 views, like that. So the moral of this is, don't be afraid. If you are going to take the stance like, I'm not sure if I can do this, or this is too hard, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I want to say keep going, but you're the one that has to go down deep inside in your heart and find out whether this is right for you. But if you have that motivation, or you can say, look, I have a story to tell, and I'm going to tell it. Tell it. This is the time to tell your story. Seriously. This is the time to tell how you never felt confident, and now you're gaining confidence. This is the time to tell, like, your horror stories at work. you know this is the time to talk about your dating scene, or how it is to be divorced, or your fitness journey and how hard it is. Okay, people want to relate to other people, and if you relate to other people, you will get traction. Okay, because it all snowballs, and all snowballs. So, like, don't let this discourage you. I'm not going to let this discourage you. I'm not going to let this discourage me. That's the reason why I want to definitely try to monetize this channel. And there was a lot of things going on saying that whether you should start two channels. If you have one channel, concentrate on that one channel. There is really no need to have two or three channels, or one channel, or two or three channels, and you're working on a zillion. Your head is on a swivel, and you're trying to do so many things. Work on that one channel. Get good at that one channel. If anybody decides to have any questions, leave it. Let me know where you're at in your YouTube journey. How do you feel about this? Do you feel that it's a kick in the gut? I know it's a kick in the gut too, but also it has motivated me to finally start to try to monetize the second channel. Why not? It's just sitting there. It's not doing anything. I put all my eggs in one basket and put it in that one channel, which I love. But hey, why not have two monetized channel? It's going to take work, but it's going to take commitment. If you are working, and I monetized my first channel by working, I had a full-time job. Do it on the weekends. Do the times that you are, you're not working. Any free time. Going live is also very good. Get very comfortable going live, even if there's nobody listening or watching. Go live. Those count as watch hours. And if people watch it, then that's even better. The longer you're live, the better it is. If you are doing shorts, and I know lots of people do shorts, okay? Shorts, it's hard. Okay, shorts, I never did shorts. I don't understand why people do shorts, but people do make a living off of shorts. Shorts, I think, to get monetized, you needed back in the past, and you can still do it now until February 1st. You needed 10 million views within 90 days. YouTube has now doubled that. You need 20 million views in 90 days. That's going to start on February of next year, and they have some other stuff. Like, I'm not a shorts channel. They have some other requirements that I'm just saying to myself, if you're a shorts channel, you are in trouble too. So, I mean, again, um, it can be done. YouTube is doing this for a reason. They want people to take this seriously. If you have not been taking YouTube seriously, they're kicking you in the butt, and they're saying either do stuff or get off. Okay. I'm not here to sugarcoat it. There's a lot of YouTube gurus saying, hey, cheerleading. And if you want to hear that, that's great. But the factor is that you got to be that purple elephant. All right. Be the purple elephant. I heard that on Instagram. This woman, Mosquito, this woman has about 200,000 followers on Instagram. I'm sure she's getting brand deals. She's not on YouTube, okay? But she said, oh, Mosquito. She said, be the purple elephant. People are afraid to be the purple elephant. If you are the gray elephant, nobody looks at a gray elephant. Okay. But if you're that purple elephant, they're gonna look at that purple elephant. If you're uncomfortable being that purple elephant, be the white elephant. Okay. Just don't be the gray elephant, because at this point, times the clock's ticking. We don't have time to be the gray elephant. Okay. So just check out those channels, see what they've done, and you will see the winning formula. The winning formula for each of these creators, Roscoe Jennings, Cher Danin, and Life and Numbers, they told the personal story. They told the personal story. Okay. I just got on here and I rambled because I didn't have anything. I just had uh, um, these three channels to mention. But just tell a personal story and make sure it's good, and hopefully you'll be able to get there. But don't give up. I know I've heard some people, they're like, okay, I'm just going to give up. That doesn't work. If you're starting from scratch, hey, congratulations, you're along with me. I'm starting from scratch too. We're going to do this together. If anybody has any questions, please leave it in the comment section. Again, by trade, you may not know this, by trade, I work in the media. I've been working in the media. That's why this channel is called Carmen uh, Camera Confidence with Carmen. I've been a TV reporter for about 10 years. I know how to talk. Okay, I know what attracts people. I know what people like. So if you need help with your YouTube channel, I'll be happy to go over it with you and just to check out. Sometimes having a different pair of eyes can help. And I want to tell you something, that I did take a program. It cost me $1,000 2 years ago because I was desperate to be monetized. I had about 1,000 subscribers and my watch hours were like 500, and it was bad. It was bad. And I joined this program with about about 1,000 people. Big program. It worked. It worked. Out of all the thousand, and guess what? The people, it dwindled down to 100. It was about 1,000 people on the phone call, 1,000 people on the phone call, and the people that ended up paying, which was me, it was about 100 people. And did you know those? We had strategy calls once a week. Did you know half of those people? It was through Zoom. Did you know half of these people did not show up? I actually most of the people did not show up. We had like maybe 25 people that would come every day. The other people that actually paid did not show up. Some people had their cameras off. A lot of people were in their heads. YouTube is a place where you can't be in your head. If you're gonna be in the head, do Instagram, do Facebook. YouTube is not a place where you got to be in your head. You got to be out of your head to do YouTube. And lots of people came through the program. They said, I want to change the world. I want to do this and I want to do that. You know what my reasoning to take the program was? Because they asked everybody why you want to do this. I said, I want to be monetized. Okay. I had about 150 videos. None of them I was getting paid. I was sick and tired of YouTube putting ads on my videos, and I'm earning a zero. So I said, no, I want to be monetized. And guess what? After that program, that 6 months program, I was monetized. I will share with you in the next couple of videos that program that cost $1,000. And I did one specific thing that got me monetized. And let me tell you something, it's just one video. One video. People always say, you're one video away. You really are, because I was one video away. And that one video got me monetized. One video got me monetized for me to be in the YouTube partner program where I was finally making some type of money on my video. So it is one video away. So guess what? If it's one video away, do that one video, okay, that will get you monetized. So think about what you want, think about your niche. If your niche is just, it's just me and I'm just, yapping. Nah, nobody want to hear you yap. You got to have a storyline. You got to have something that's going to bring them in. It's that, either that inspiring, I was once homeless and now I have a family, or I now have a job, or that inspiration story, or that rags to riches story, or that I was once a drug head and now I'm clean. I was once, an alcoholic and now I have a great 9 to 5 and I have a wonderful wife. Or the opposite, I was looking for my soulmate and finally found him. Or guess what? I thought this guy was my soulmate and he turned out to be trash. Something. You got to give people something. You got to give them a reason to watch. I'm sorry, but I feel very passionate about this because lots of people are not telling people the secret sauce on how to win on YouTube. And I think the reason why YouTube has done this because it's gotten saturated. Remember, all these gurus that got in very early, they were invited in 2015. Whenever YouTube started, YouTube was a platform where you searched for things. How to do this, how to bake a cake, how to make the best macaroni and cheese. Is not that anymore. All right. You have to have a personality. You have to have a spark. You have to have something. Okay. Even if people don't like you, guess what? There have been people that don't like other people on YouTube and they still get views. Okay. YouTube is about attention hacking. Please remember that. YouTube is about attention hacking. If you don't want to hack the attention, then you're not going to be on YouTube. As simple as that. So please don't listen to these gurus that are like, oh, just keep, it's obtainable. Yeah, it's obtainable, but it's going to be damn hard. It's going to be hard. And it's going to be, back to the back, you're back to the floor. You're back, you're just like this trying to work it, but you can if you listen to these simple rules that I have said, and lots of these people won't tell you. Again, it's going to be hard. You have 6 months. You can do it. What I would do is I would look at a niche. Make sure you have a niche. Unless you are just a real funny person, you need a niche. Okay. Look at what your competitors are doing. Don't copy. Okay. Don't copy. Examine, review. If something worked, maybe make it your own. Let's get to that, making it your own. Sometimes that does not work. I have done that in my niche, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and this video just came out about 3 weeks ago, and I'm gonna kind of make it my own. And they got 200 views, 200,000 views, and guess what I got? I didn't even get 1,000. So sometimes that doesn't work. That's why you really have to brainstorm into what do you want your video to be. If you are somebody that is shy, I can help you with that. There's lots of apps where you can just talk and read, but I would suggest you not do that because it doesn't feel natural. It doesn't come across natural, and people can feel fake, and people can feel your tension. But there are a couple of things that you can do that I could teach you on how to breathe and how to relax and how to be more comfortable with the camera. It's not natural, okay? Not everybody's born coming out talking on the camera and being so fluid and easy. It's a skill that you learn, okay? And I can teach you that skill. But leave me in the comment section. What is your biggest fear about YouTube? What keeps you holding? What makes you keep holding back from YouTube? What are you scared of? Are you scared of judgment? Are you scared that you're not smart enough? Are you scared that you're just not good enough, or that somebody will find out, or a lot of people, when I did that $1,000 course, a lot of people were just afraid. They felt like they had a lot of imposter syndrome. They were like, I can't do this. I'm not smart enough. I'm not talented enough. I have really nothing to say. My life is not exciting. Who am I to do YouTube? YouTube are for those special people. YouTube's for everybody. Okay. If you have a story to tell, you can tell it on YouTube. Okay. You just have to package it right. That's it. You're one video away. When they really say one video away, you really are one video away. And it doesn't have to be a million view video. If you get like a video that is 10,000 views, and then another video that is 10,000 views, you can make those watch hours. You can make those watch hours. Believe me. The video that got me over the hump, it was a 50,000K video, 50,000K view video, and I was stunned. And after that, the gates flooded open. I'm not saying that I don't struggle with YouTube still. I do very much struggle with YouTube, but it's not the same when I wasn't monetized. You know why? Because I now do strategic thinking. I just don't throw spaghetti at the wall. I think about what I want to say, and I make sure that it's packaged right. So if you need help, and if you want me to look over your YouTube channel, and if you've been struggling, let me know. I'm just going to leave you with one thought. When I was in that program, lots of people still had a lot of fear in their head. Not me. I was like, yo, I'm going to do this. And I got monetized. I did take a look at I would take, we would just have a lot of feedback, and we would look at other people's videos and their thumbnails. And there was this one girl, very nice, very young, and I told her, change that title. That's not gonna work. Change that title. She changed that title. I think her she got like 53 or 57 views. She changed that title, and that title went to like almost 1,000 views. As a small creator, having 1,000 views, that feels good. That feels good. She didn't remember. Oh, she was like, oh, I don't remember who told me to do that. It was me, girl. It was me. I'm the one who told you to do that. Okay. She didn't even remember. Is she monetized? I don't even think so. Half those people in that program did not get monetized. I feel bad. I wish they did, because there were some really talented people, but they did not have the discipline. And YouTube, YouTube is saying, if you're gonna just come on this platform and dabble, you're not gonna be paid. Don't dabble. Get paid. So guys, let me know what you feel. Let me know how you're feeling about this. It stinks. It stinks, but it can be done. We're gonna ride it out together. I'm gonna be doing numerous lives, just talking about what you can do, and how you can monetize. Um, and just basically, I think the best thing to do, if you are find yourself a coach, I would not recommend these big coaches because, you know, once you're far removed, you don't remember how the grind is, because guess what? These big gurus, YouTube pushes out their videos, so they can throw spaghetti at the wall, and guess what? Their videos are gonna go viral, or their videos are gonna get 10,000 views, or their videos are constantly being pushed out. Okay, someone like me, I gotta work. Okay, I gotta work at it. So I mean, if you want to work with me, or you just want me to, you know, just take a look at your channel and just give it a second eyes, I will be I would definitely do that for you and just kind of make you, you know, get on the right track on what you know, what you should be doing. Just you know, leave it in the comment section and how you feel. Let me know how many subscribers you have today. Let me know in the comment section how many watch hours you have. So thank you so much for joining me on this channel. We will be riding this out together. And let me tell you something. I'll be seeing you on February 1st, and I will be telling you that this channel has been finally monetized. I hope you can tell me that too. See you in the next video. Bye.